My never I say ma Pen Dream TV. Pen Dream TV there, or see them yopo.
We're trying to get an explanation, breakdown of how much will be charged on, every transaction.
You have an in-house mathematician?
Yes.
Okay.
Dennis Wedam,
that's better.
by the way, is a house mathematician, and he's also on the digital team. Dennis,
that is better. That's why I don't sit here.
Dennis, you're welcome.
That is why I don't sit here to expose my ignorance.
Can you?
That's why I don't sit here to expose my ignorance.
Okay. I mean, my mathematics is bad too. So
I have not said anything.
Dennis, gentlemen, please allow Dennis to please hold on. Can you let him calculate for us, please? And please pay closer, gentlemen. Can we allow Dennis? Please carry on.
Okay.
It's very bad. I know you. And I've exposed it.
So let me state from the outset that we're going to have the calculations in two folds. Reason being that there's one out there that talks about the E-levy having an effect on the whole sum of money that is to be transacted. But there's also other argument that says that because government is making a concession for the first 100 cedis, the 100 cedis will have to be taken out, and then you have the E-levy applied to the excess.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that in two folds on 200 cedis.
Okay.
So for instance, let's begin with the one that says that you're going to have it on the whole. If I am sending 200 cedis to say you, Bella, ordinarily, without the E-levy, there would have been a 1% service charge on it. That would mean that there would have been a deduction of 2 cedis on it.
Yeah.
Now, there's going to be an E-levy imposed on it. The E-levy would make the whole percentage of charge on it, that is service charge plus the E-levy charge of, which is proposed to be 1.75, to be 2.75. It would mean that you would have 2.75% of the 200 cedis taken from your money.
Even though the telcos have now reduced it to 0.75.
No, we are still,
you come to
we are
that.
still maintaining that the telcos have not reduced. Because,
carry on.
Yes. So in that case, if you have 2.75 of 200 cedis, you would have something like 5 cedis, 50 pesos.
Okay.
That's what is going to be the effect if we are going to have it on the total sum of money.
Okay.
On 200 cedis. Service charge being 1%, then E-levy being 1.7%. Now there's the other argument that says that because you are going to have an exemption of 100 cedis, because government says that we have a transaction from 0 to 100, you don't pay the E-levy, it would mean that that portion will only be affected by the service charges, which is 1%. So you have 1% of your 100 cedis, which is going to give you 1 cedi.
Okay.
So let's put the 1 cedi here. And then you'd also have the 100 cedis in which the E-levy now applies to. So in this case, you would not have 1% of the 100 cedis. You're not going to have 2.75% of that 100 cedis. Because in that case, the telcos will still charge their 1%, government will charge its E-levy. So you have 2.75 divided by 100, then you multiply that by 100 cedis. So you'd have 2.75. So that's, for the second part of it, is going to be 2 cedis, 75 pesos. Remember, we already have 1 cedi on the previous one. So we're going to have 3 cedis, 75 pesos on this. So you would notice that with what is out there already, which is the assumption that is going to be imposed on all of it, if you're having a transaction of 200 cedis, the total deduction is going to be 5 cedis, 50 pesos. But what we are now being told, I think I heard the communication minister say it yesterday, and we would wish that there's an official communication, every computation, to just clarify this whole confusion. It would mean that you're going to have 3 cedis, 75 pesos on a transaction of 200 cedis.
Okay.
So basically, those are the two positions. One says that the transaction is going to be on the total sum. What we are hearing now is that it's not going to be on the total sum, but for the first 100 cedis, you have to take that out and then do the calculation for the rest.
But that's what I was asking. That so that's 100 Ghana cedis a day.
Yes.
So if you keep sending, another amount, then I mean, the second time that you send over 100 Ghana cedis, there's going to be a full charge on that as well.
Sure.
Okay, is there a way you can also calculate with the 0.75 so that we actually see how much we'll be taking? Because now we're told that the telcos have agreed to take 0.25% off their charges. So instead of 1%, they're charging 0.75.
Okay.
So plus that 1.75%, how much is that going to be?
Okay, so if you want to do that for 200 cedis, what you'd simply do is that instead of the 1%, you now have 0.75%.
Yeah.
So divide that by 100 and then multiply that by 200. So this will be 1 cedi 50 pesos just for the charges.
Okay.
I'm doing that for the charges. I don't know how I can clean this quickly.
Okay.
Okay, so let me do this here.
Okay.
So for charges alone, will be 1 cedi 50 pesos. Now, government is charging 1.75 on the remaining 100 cedis because remember we are taking out the first 100 cedis. Okay, first let's do with the one that we are assuming that is going to be on the total sum.
Yeah.
So with that one, you have your 1.75 divided by 100 multiplied by 200. So you have 3 cedis 50 pesos. So tax will be 3 cedis 50 pesos. So with this, you would have 5 cedis. So you're going to have 5 cedis. So if the telcos kick in their
0.75.
0.25. That's what the telcos are taking out, right?
Yeah, that's how much they're taking out.
So when they take that out, you have 5 cedis instead of 5 cedis 50 pesos.
Okay.
On the other side too, if they take out that amount for the total sum, I mean the one government is taking the first 100 cedis as a concession or as free for you. In that case, you now have 1.75 divided by 100 and then multiply same by 100 cedis, not 200 cedis again, because in that case it's now 100 cedis.
Yeah.
So 175. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so you have 1.75 there. So you have, 1.75. Now plus, we have the calculation here already for. Oh, that was 1.5. So plus 1.5. So you have 3 cedis, 25 pesos.
Okay.
Yeah, so the difference here will be that if government is not charging the first 100 cedis and the telcos also kick in that 25%, then instead of having 5 cedis on 200 transactions, you now have 3 cedis 25 pesos.
Okay. So
on the other side too, if the 100 cedis is not going to be affected, you have 5 cedis 50 pesos on a 200 cedis transaction, and then for the other side, you have 5 cedis.
Okay, thank you so much, Dennis Wedham, a mathematician on the show today, but he's also on the digital team as well. Thank you very much.
We have had a political bite. Now to say the program no, generally, what do you have to tell Ghanaians, anybody watching you right now?
They kind of make us say I'm subscribing to Pen Dream TV because you are doing really well, because I've been watching your videos on YouTube, and I think so. Most of you know YouTuber, and they are so much disappointed in Ghana for be or YouTube account, Facebook, but that is what they are patronizing. But we better keep the cause to bring political education. Sabe a bit man like enlighten your mom for, because you see, problem my because people are not enlightened. In the pair got bar. Okojina ballot paper no ho ezemhuna hye na dwen mu ma so oba hwese ballot no ho na da so a obetimi aboa me no your chrome, where you are Santini, where you are Amonani, where you are Tiny, where you say, Sanse Bununa, and she's in the bargain. But if you're able to take this education to them, I think that to a certain extent, you bet me, I reduce that burden of sign when I'm misinformation. I okay. It will be clear on your mind. So I'm on force to subscribe, and then at least they will have a lot of things to learn. Now, Menka said, Niamana, yeah, no, I just say we will be kind of it, and I say you tired of being respecting us for the law. We are charting a course, I bet in the Ghana see here, because we all want to have a Ghanaian dream. I'm on force to America, and then you say, it is American for the lottery, but I'm for Jamaica, will be able to America. But you see, the whole agenda behind this American lottery is America for year analysis. We say average age at America and catch up with them between 43 to 53. Workforce, we are losing them. So they came out with this thing. But yeah, automatically energetic people more than I have test on more. We are real. Then they will take you sometime, you and your family the workforce in America maintaining. We are happy celebrating, but we don't care. So I think that people want to have the American dream. We can equally have the Ghanaian dream here, but that Ghanaian dream will not come cheap. We need to make a lot of sacrifices. We need to do a lot of advocacy. We need to take education to homes and tell people the truth. Say by it may fix your mind now. We will not run away to other countries. We will be here and have a better country to be proud of.
Okay, but that's the very Akuffo Addo say you buy it out years of her friend now face so what's your warding a day abaye not to say Busia minim said the answer no call it dear one cassa what to be say correct what I say a political bites now a Pen Dream TV now make sure so best subscribe to Pen Dream TV I face so be like it now watch your videos no be around society we akabi.
The country where I come from, the truth is irony. Just like animal farm, justice mean inequity. So who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Christian can say silence, Islamic leaders silence. Kings and queens, silence. Traditional leaders, silence. So who go say the truth? We are them go so confused the call. Now by area why no better. We are them go so confused the call. One guy's area why no better. Who go say the truth? Who go say the truth? Oh, he be tenacity was so. Na your friend on a nine camasem. Only papi obeka nasembia. So I one kwa obetu etu. Everybody was afraid. And until Nanantuma cottage ajanai. Once na board dumping one anati. But who go tell the truth? Nanai or say me. Nanso bien peso beka wasam because everybody is afraid. Anya safwe muayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Obiadra konson so to grow your man set to me be a cacobrafo. Efo anyina ye. Efo. When you know ye. Na so kutrata down na so be dia back or why no keke. I fene for be man mo pia for efo e. Ne cross on my mo. Hanya safwe mo ayini. Akuku trofo nyina dalima. Enti who go say the truth? Abaya di bote chino. Yedi bi bebo nyande bi. Kachi se udi oma upipi numa. Would your mind never shine my frafonsa? But who go tell the truth? Do you see silence? Even journalists silence, oh, then who go say the truth? Right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter how you justify. You say you wanna get rid of corruption, someone want to help you, now the person become your target. Jobless no they mean senseless, poverty no they mean useless. One day them go resist